right, one last time before I leave. Going in. Well, good afternoon. I'm here at Alpine Valley Ski Resort and Village. To the right of me is the Alpine Valley Music Center. I might take a walk up there, see how close I can get. But I believe it was this hill that Stevie Ray Vaughan, when he was in the helicopter that crashed, 1989, I believe it was this hill. I could be wrong. There's one over there, and there's some smaller hills that way. So let's get into the band of the day. The band is Boston. My favorite song by Boston is More Than a Feeling. Not surprising. And for the honorable mention track would be Hitch a Ride, both off that first album. I saw Boston 1997 in Las Vegas. And then just last year I saw a Boston tribute band in Wisconsin Dells. All right, let's go take a walk. Okay, so looks like there's 3 ski hills in a row there. So I'm not sure if it was the left, center, or the one on the right, but I can find out. But that's the tallest part of the ski resort, and I believe that's where it happened. So anyway, there's a golf course here. I did this walk once before. I saw Winger, Slaughter, and the headliner was Kiss. This was 1990. I had front row, single ticket. That's back in the days when you just went to a Ticketmaster outlet and you just walked right up and ordered a ticket and you got really good seats for a cheap price. Those days are long, long gone. Okay, it looks like that fence is as far as I can go, but I'll zoom in. There's the amphitheater roof, as you can see. So getting back to the Stevie Ray Vaughan accident. So they took off somewhere. There was a helicopter around that area. And so they went over this way. And there's the tallest part of the ski resort. So restricted area. All right, this is as far as I walked up the sidewalk here. There's the, let's zoom in a little. The stage is right on the other side of that green concession stand area. So yeah, the lawn seating goes way up there. It's a little blurry right now, but so this is kind of cool. So I'm guessing the helicopter could have been on this area, but I don't know for sure. But looking at some of this backstage area, I'm sure the semis were parked here. This is where they unload. In fact, that's not concession, that was a loading docks. I've never been back in this area before. So anyway, I saw Ted Nugent here, Kiss 3 times, saw Van Halen with Skid Row, I saw Aerosmith with the Black Crowes, and then Aerosmith again with Kiss, Aerosmith with Steve Jones of the Sex Pistols. I saw the Village People here. No, I didn't. Not Village People. Motley Crue, they played with Kiss. I saw Jimmy Buffett once. Walking downhill. Lovely. All right. I just remembered something when I saw Kiss in front row with Winger and Slaughter, 1990. I remember it was September 30th. And, well, that's late in the season. And it was pretty cold for the time of the year. I'm surprised they still had outdoor concerts, but I remember Paul Stanley of Kiss saying how cold it was. So, anyway, here's the main part of the hotel area. There's my rent-a-car right there. So I'm just working my way down in Indianapolis. I'm going to visit with Pacer tomorrow at noon for a little bit and then continue to head south on my journey back to the trail. I don't know if I mentioned it, but welcome to day 20. I might have said it in the beginning. So, all right, we'll see you later.